I say, man, look at this, man.
Oh, get ready, get ready, get ready. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, yeah, it's me. It's your boy, the Louisiana Country Boy, coming at you live once more again. Well, I done dropped my old sweat towel. Once more again with
Yes,
another
sir.
episode of my worthless 2 cents table talk, where your approval is not needed.
At
Y'all
all.
look at him, look at him, look at him. Old country boy done got him up. He got him old city fella. Well, he kind of city, but he a little bit country because he from down there in Louisiana too. So he a
Oh
little bit
yeah.
country.
Oh
He
yeah.
know a little bit about country, but he
Oh
know a little bit
yeah.
about city. Look at him. I got my boy here, good friend of mine that man, I tell you, I have the utmost respect for. He's a trooper. He's a in my eyes, he's a legend in the game. He's gonna tell his story. He gonna tell his story his way. He gonna let it out how he chooses to. So he is. I don't do no introduction, but I'm gonna do a little bit. I'm gonna give a little bit. This man is a musical artist. He is a entrepreneur. That's my new word. Entrepreneur. He's a author. He's got his own book out there. He's a movie star. That's right. He dips and dabs over here, over there, everywhere. So, without further ado, that's my other new word. Without further ado, sit back, relax, put on your headgear. Oh, get ready, cause my boy Skip. Oh, Skip, put something in their ear. Have your way, my brother.
Yes, sir. What's up, Donnie, man? I appreciate you, man. So
Hey,
you make me feel like say, man.
hey, look, Skip. Let me tell you, man, it's an
What's
honor.
up?
I greatly appreciate you taking the time out of your schedule to come and come to the show. I know you have a lot of stuff going on, you know, but I appreciate it. It is a great privilege to have you here. I know that you have a story, your side of the story,
Right,
that a lot of people may not know, and it ain't up to me. Because look here, this one thing I do say, I can't tell your story. Only
right,
you can.
right.
Um, so man, you know what? Whatever it is that you want to share, however you want to share it, whatever you want to do to lift people up, encourage people, tell
Right,
people to keep pushing, tell them about what you've been through and where you're at. That's
right.
up to you, man. So look here, old country boy. You know what I'm finna do?
What you
I'm gonna
doing?
look. I ain't got no sweet tea.
Right.
I
I
ain't
got
got no.
I do. I got some nice lemonade, man. I
Man, look, it's so
got me
hot.
some
You
fruit.
know how
Yeah,
hot it is here. Boy,
yeah,
look, I done drunk 100 gallons of water today.
yeah. Oh yeah, I did that too. I was scrambling to get home. I was trying to get home so I could get on, man. But I had some computer challenges and stuff.
I do understand. I
Yeah,
do
so I said
understand.
that it's all good. Hey, and it's definitely a pleasure to be here, and I really appreciate it, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's part of the story as well. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been a long time coming. Shout out to Susan, Susan Greco. I did a interview with her as well. But all this week I've been kind of thinking about so much stuff, man. It's just a lot of stuff been on my mind, because I was actually in a Blockers Hot the other day. Shout out to TJ Beasley, Fireman, and all those guys. And then every time you play some music or let people listen to my old album, it's always, oh, why isn't it like these new albums? And one thing that I want to do, and that's why I said I want to share my side of the story, is that people forgot that you know, black folks had a lot of challenges, man. We as black males had a lot of challenges, and still do to this day in order to do the things that we do. I think that, a lot of the challenges that we have, a lot of people have forgotten, man. They forgot that we were in war. We was at war, you know what I'm saying, trying to just be who we are. And one thing that I did when I did that album, I did it like way back in '05. And when I actually love music. I actually stopped playing basketball in college to do music because that's how much I love music. But when I did the album, I made sure that my guys didn't curse on that too much. Some of them did anyway, but I never wanted to contribute to the genocide that I see now. You know,
Right.
it's
Hey,
easy.
Skip.
Yeah,
Hey, there's a little bit of static on your mic. Hey, I
Okay.
don't know. Your mic is static in just a little bit.
Is that a little clearer?
It is. It's just got a little static. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, but one thing about life, you know, and I'm a Christian, and I want to say that, you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that people know that. And I was actually talking to a friend the other day. He's a pastor, and he was like, I was telling him, you know, I got a double album about to come out. He was like, "Is it Christian?" And I was like, "No, it's me." You know what I'm saying? Right. So he kept on saying, "But is it Christian?" You know, so I told him, I was like, "Hey, man, look, anything that requires me not to like me, take the title off, man. Just say I believe in God." Because I think a lot of times when you say you're a Christian, people want to put you in a box and say, "Hey, you can't do this, you can do this, you can't do this," and stuff like that, which I love who I am. You know what I'm saying? I don't drink, I don't smoke, you know, I don't abuse women, I don't do a lot of stuff. So I like who I am, you know what I'm saying? And coming out of high school, you know, I've always wanted to be successful. That was my dream, to be successful, be a superstar, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, when you coming from the era that we came from, you know, you set that path. You know, we saw Muhammad Ali and all those great guys, and you got rewarded for being a good guy. You know what I'm saying? You never got on TV if you were a bad guy. You know what I'm saying? You damn near had to be perfect to get on TV. So I'm from that era. You know what I'm saying? Where you wanted to put your best foot forward, but there was an era where I call it the 50 Cent era, where they started beefing, where the record industry started paying for people to be bad guys. You know, just like the movies that were coming out, they were movies that left an impression. They had what's the name of that video game, Grand Theft Auto.
Right.
You know, so you saw all the negatives that were being, you know, pushed towards our kids. You know, actually back then when the guys used to do music, they used to say, we targeting the kids, but you were targeting the kids with pauses. Right. You know what I'm saying? So now, as I watched that, you know, a lot of people, you know, probably didn't pay attention to that, but I paid attention to that. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to be a part of that because I try to project into the future, you know, what's going to happen 10 years down the line. You know, because I'm from that era where we want to contribute something positive to this life. So I saw a lot of people selling their soul, you know, selling our kids out, you know, misleading our kids, telling them, hey, man, you know, do this. And even with the record industry and all the entertainment, they wasn't rewarding nothing but, you know, the genocide, you know, right. Same thing in real life, you know, the people that the kids look up to are the drug dealers, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's the fight that I'm in. You know, I think sometimes I feel like I'm the only one in that fight, you know what I'm saying? So, it gets frustrating sometimes because you look out and you see that even with the rappers, though, even with the rappers, you know, you never see a rapper want to come and put a good guy on a song and nothing like that. You always got to have the gangster persona or the dope money, you know. So my whole thing was I wanted to do everything legally. You know, I wanted to be a billionaire legally, and I'm still on that mission right now. And one thing that I also observed was every time a black guy got to the top, it was always a way to tear him down. Right. You know. So I didn't want to be that guy. Okay, he cheated over here. So now that he's here, guess what? We got this on him. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's the reason why it took so long. You know, I wasn't going to be that guy that wanted to be that guy when I got this moment right here. You know, I used to lay in my bed and I used to dream of being on Barbara Walters' show. You know, when you was on Barbara Walters, that was like the pinnacle back in the day.
Yes, sir.
When you got on Barbara Walters, that means you made it, man. You know what I'm saying? So you prop yourself and you got ready for that speech. You know what I'm saying? Right. Say, man, it's one day I will be on Barbara Walters. I'll be able to tell my story. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you always look at her sitting in that chair and you on the other side, you know. So, yeah. So I wanted to be that guy. I wanted to be that guy that was on the other side of that table, man, telling my story, a positive story about how I made it. You know what I'm saying? And back in the day, that's what, even athletes, they used to have athletes that worked on the trash truck and ended up making. I want a success story similar to that, where I overcame something because I knew I had a humble beginning, you know, just like some of those guys. But by those guys setting that way where they made it from their humble beginnings, you know, that's how I saw my life. You know, I said one day I'll be able to tell my story and how I overcame everything that I overcame. So now that I'm here, you know, you don't get to, you know, it's just like gambling. You don't get to bet 40 cents and get the jackpot. You know what I'm saying? if you want the whole pie, you gotta bet the whole $2. You know what I'm saying? Or $8 or what you're doing. And I've always been a high roller, bro. And so I played this for $1 billion, you know, and I think that's something that people don't understand. I didn't play this for $1 million. I done made millions. You know what I'm saying? I got a business that generates that type of money, you know, so I'm not worried about $1 million. You know what I'm saying? We you know, did some stuff where I had 2 million. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not concerned with that. You know, what I try to do is let my life be a litmus test for a good guy. You know, I know all the stereotypes they have for black people. You know, they can't do this, they can't do that, they have to do this to do that. But knowing that I went to Vanguard schools, you know, and excelled in Vanguard schools, know that I went to a great college, a couple of great colleges, Texas Southern, Oregon Tech, and I did well there. You know, I'm just as smart as the Asian guy, the white guy, the Indian guy, the smart black guy, the nerd guy. Right. I'm him too. So why can't I be a billionaire? You understand what I'm saying? What's the differentiating factor in me being a billionaire and them being billionaires? Right. You know, so when I look at it and from my research, you know, it's just like the ordeal that just happened with my book. My book's a bestseller. But ask me how much money I got out of it. Right. Zero. Somebody stole my book. You know what I'm saying? They actually stole my book. So every time it comes to payday, it's always something. Right. You see what I'm saying? So, but I'm not discouraged. You know, I'm not upset, but I know I have to rearrange. So guess what? That's gonna throw something into another year where I have to go back and I have to fix that. And you know, it gets frustrating sometimes because when I look at my friends and everybody know, oh, Skip, man, you got talent, this and this here. Why you don't have this? But they don't understand the stuff that goes, you know, on the back shelf. You know, the snitches, the people trying to hold me down. Because one thing people don't understand about this life is they don't tear down people that's not powerful. Right. When I say powerful, I don't mean in terms of selling dope. Right. I'm talking about in powerful in terms of making a difference. Right. And so those are the things that we lack rewarding in. You know, even with the guys that made it, and a lot of these guys that say they're activists and stuff like that, you never see them reach back and help a good guy. You know what I'm saying? They always helping. You know, you'll see them making fun of the crackheads and all that, giving crackheads money, giving people under the bridge money, but nobody ever reaches back and says, okay, we need to help the business person. We need to help that black dude that's actually doing something positive. It's not a routine of that. You know what I'm saying? Right. But it is a routine of as soon as he get there, let's go find some dirt on him. Right. You know, let's see how we can tear him down. You know, that's something that we've been conditioned to do. And I'm game for it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I do things like I do. That's why, you know, I love being an entrepreneur because I don't have to beg. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what people say. I don't care what people do. But, you know, even with music, with books and stuff like that, you know, I'm trying to get all my stuff in my hands. You know, I did a lot of trusting over the years that, you know what I'm saying, didn't go well. But everything that I did now, I try and be transparent with everybody. I post everything that happens. A lot of this stuff could have happened. But, you know, I know that if I don't do certain stuff, those things won't happen. Right. But guess what? I'm gonna keep fighting. You know, I'm from the Ali era. I'm not from the Floyd Mayweather era. But we ducking. You know, we going to the 15th round, and in the 15th round, somebody got to get knocked out. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
That's it.
It's a slugfest at round 15.
Right.
But
Right.
but everything that I'm about, man, you know, in my books I talk about everything that I'm about, and I'm about good people. You know, and good people come in all different colors, shapes, and sizes, everything. So, you know, I try and balance my desire to fix America with me not being racist or coming across racist. You know, I tell a lot of people, you know, I may sound angry sometimes, but you know, my anger is truth. And if the truth comes across like it comes across, then guess how I feel. You understand what I'm saying? That's exactly how I feel. But I look this life like it's a challenge. You know, everything that I do is a challenge. Everything that I do is different. You
Right.
know, and I don't look for nobody to approve it. You know, it's just like what you were saying in the beginning, man. Your 2 cents don't mean nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a boss, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's just like when people say stuff about my music, man, I don't care. I'll go make another song. I can make a song a day.
Right.
So it doesn't bother me. I do stuff because I love stuff, bro. I do it. You know, it was just like when I used to be in the studio and before I started rapping, I had a group, and all of them used to go to jail. So I used to try and my partner named Mike with the Assassins, he used to say, Skip, you know, I used to pay people to sing. He would say, Skip, nah. He said, you got to do that. He said, you the only one that can express that. So I started doing it. You know what I'm saying? And I love it. And you know what I'm saying? It turned out well. New album, double album, Hustle 5, Hustle 6. It's going to be all me almost. You know, for a lot of different reasons. Because of the greed with people, with features and stuff like that. People just, you know, I don't have time to pacify people's feelings, man. I don't have no band-aids for their feelings, man. I don't have no virtual band-aid for their
Right.
feelings, man. So, you know, when I reach out to people, you know, I'm not a drug dealer, bro. I'm just a normal citizen, a working dude. You know, I'm like, what's his name? The guy that they tease about singing. What's the guy name that sing? But then they say he had a job. He got a, and they was messing with him, man. What's his name, man? I forgot his name. They teased the man because he was driving the Uber, man. But I work a real job, man. And
Right.
one thing I tell people, you have to have a job to get the job, but the job will finance the dream. But while you chase the dream, God will reward you with destiny.
Yes. Yes.
And that,
Hey,
and that,
hey, look here, Skip. Say that one more time, because I think the people in the back missed that. I like that. I might have to put that on the t-shirt. Say that one more time.
you gotta have a job to get the job, that career job. But that job will finance that dream. And while you chasing that dream, God will reward you with destiny. Destiny is something that you never even thought was real. You know, you can start out being a plumber, but you may end up being president.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because you believe in God. And that's a life process thing. That ain't no devil process thing.
Right.
But
Right.
that requires you being faithful. You know what I'm saying? That requires you trusting God that He gonna make it where you're alive to see it.
Yes.
So that's my testimony. God made me live, and God still made me pretty enough to finish this dream, man.
Hey, man, that's what I'm talking about. You know, man, and I, you know, when I met you, you know, in a while back, you know, that was almost. And here's what I know for me and my spirit, you know, with connecting with somebody, there's always something more. And even when I connected with you back then, I didn't know anything about what you were doing, but I just knew about you. I just knew you. You know, and to see you and watch you grow and watch you develop. But it's not just watch you develop, it's how you're going about it. That's what people miss. It ain't what you do, it's how you're going about doing it. And you're so right. And I was talking to somebody today about this very thing. You know, we're in this society now where everybody wants to spotlight everything that somebody's doing negative.
Right.
They want to, man, that thing right there, if you the biggest gangster, if you the biggest this, the liar, the cheater, whatever, if it's on a negative, you get
Right.
all the light. You
Oh
get
yeah.
all the light.
Oh yeah.
You know,
You're a millionaire.
yeah. But if you're out here doing what you are doing, man, you're out here making music. You are out here making good music. You are out here writing and telling the story, and you're going about it step by step by step, the right way and transparent. You ain't
Right.
out here cheating and beating. But guess what? It is most difficult for you to be elevated. You know, every day it's like you got to scratch and get up there. Not that you won't.
Right.
It's
I'm
not that
gonna
you
get
won't.
there.
You know, because
Get there.
you are that lion. You are
Right.
that lion. You know, and you gonna scratch and get up there. But isn't it crazy how I'm gonna make you do it when you doing it the right way? But let somebody do it on the other end. You know what we gonna do, man? Not only are we gonna get them a ladder, we gonna get them a rope, and we gonna call some other people to help push them up.
Right. Right.
And
It's,
that's unfortunate.
and that's exactly what I'm talking about. You know, I talk about it in my book. I have a chapter in there called "Coached into Mischief," and what it talks about is how, you know, when you're trying to do it the right way, and you see all your dreams just fading away. You know, it's just so easy to go and do something illegal to make those dreams come true. But the whole American process was about that guy that was at that job. You know what I'm saying? You trusted the America and that promise that, you know, you could be all your dreams could come true. We was trusting the American process. And that American process said that even though you was working as a cook, you know, that dream that you had to be a pet shop owner, or that dream that you had to be an actress or a waiter, whatever it was, could be realized by those other institutions that was in place, the academies, the Grammys, the record companies in place that would say, hey man, we see you, now we're gonna reward you. But even the record companies took a step back. They used to give budgets to artists and stuff like that, but they stopped, they got lazy. You know, they stopped giving promotional budgets and just used beef as a means to promote stuff, just like the country did. Instead of saying no to dope, they say it's too much money in there. Let's just go ahead and let this dope come in, and we'll deal with everything how it falls. So America needs a big shaking up, man. But I'm here to represent the good people. You know what I'm saying? The good side. You know, you got to have friends and foes. You got to have oppositions, allies, you know. So, but I do have some allies, and I want to just send a shout out to Atlantic Records, man, because, you know, they really, you know, gave me some good motivation. TJ Beasy, Fireman, all those guys over there, DJ Corrupt, you know, it's a lot of people, man, that really push me, you know. Big Al, my partner. I know, and I got some people I send music to like every day, bro. And I know sometimes it gets on their nerves, but you know, I just get real excited about making music and stuff like that. But the little stuff that people do for me, bro, I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's motivation. And it sounds crazy to a lot of people, you know, but you know, those people are the people I will forever push, bro. You know, and that's my plan. You know, I'm everything that I talk about, I'm that guy. You know, even though I work, even though I have my own business, I also think about my kids. You know, so if I, you know, my plan is to sign with Atlantic Records. You know what I'm saying? Let them have all the masters and, you know, for generations. You know, I know that sounds crazy to a lot of people, but you know, I can't manage my money dead. You know what I'm saying? You know, I can allow them because they've been around so many years, you know, to, you know, make sure my kids and grandkids taken care of, have my songs in their catalogs. You know what I'm saying? So that's my plan. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to do because I feel like they're a reputable company, but I also feel like they bold. You know, they risky like me. You know, and so that's what I want to do. And the same thing is going to happen with the book people. Somebody is going to understand who I am, you know, and what I represent, and somebody's going to be willing to take that risk and roll with me on it. You know, my whole thing with entertainment has always been the same, and that's why I work as hard as I do, because I know who I am, and I'm not going to change who I am. Sometimes, you know, my opinion about certain stuff ain't the same as everybody's. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Christian, so you know it's going to be some colliding in there sometimes. But you know, I'm not a bad guy. You know, and I'm not a hateful guy, and I don't go around looking for fights. But when you ask me, how I feel about certain stuff. I'll tell you the truth about how I feel about it, and that's who I am. And sometimes that truth doesn't jive with everybody. So I look at that like I say, well, man, that might be a reason why, somebody might try to snatch everything from me.
Hey, but I mean, this thing is this, Skip, and on that flip side of it, everybody doesn't agree with everybody.
Right.
But when we can understand, it's not about agreeing, but it's just about being, you know what, that's your opinion. That's how you feel about it. I can, just because I don't agree with you, don't mean I have to lose respect for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's where people miss it. That's where they miss this thing. Well, just because you don't agree with me, then you don't. No. You got your opinion.
Right.
And I'm okay with your opinion because that's how you see it.
Right.
And you know what? I respect where you're coming from. And when we all of us can respect what another person thinks and feel. Because guess what? I can't never tell Skip how he should feel.
Right.
Well, you should feel this way. No, you feel how you feel.
Right.
And we lost that. We have lost the sense of respecting people and respecting one another. I respect what you do. Trust me, if I could rap, no, I wouldn't. But no, I wouldn't. I ain't even finna sit up here and say that. But I respect what you do. Too many of us want to, as you said it before, we want to elevate people, but we want to find dirt while we're trying. We want you to compromise who you are. Because now, what people miss, here's that thing. If I can get you to compromise yourself down here, when you get up here, now I have something on you. Right. So if you think you're going to get too high, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use that thing I was holding back then about you to destroy you. And man, there's a whole lot of that goes on, not only in the entertainment business, it goes on in every aspect of this life. We want the same, what did I say here? I said this once. The same people that help you up the ladder are the same ones that put the termites on the ladder.
Wow. You know what I mean, Chef? You got to get an aluminum one then. Got to get aluminum.
They're the same one. You get up there, they're threw the termites on there. They like, come on up there. Because, it's a shame. Because the same ones that will want you to rise, but at the point of you rising, they have hatred somewhere for you for achieving.
Right.
Man, Skip, your dream, your vision, this is what I don't get. And I think we had this conversation. Ain't no competition with you and nobody. No. The only person you in competition with is Skip.
Yeah.
If I spent time with myself trying to be like, well, I'm in competition with somebody else, I'm losing out on what I'm supposed to be doing.
You're gonna mess up.
Yeah.
But see, one thing, you give people too much goddamn credit, man. Them people ain't smart and versatile. You ask people to be versatile, man. People kill you over a difference in opinion, man, a difference on topic, man. So I think that's a big thing too. A lot of these people that get to grabbing these mics and stuff like that, they're not educated. They not spiritually sound, so we giving them too much credit, bro. And that's the problem with these days. Everybody gets into their feelings when you tell them that they're wrong about something. When somebody tells me they don't like me, I'm going to do something different. I'm going to go put some more music and put it in their ear, because it's not that serious, bro. If you don't like you think I should have been wearing a blue shirt instead of red, then you crazy because I don't even do gangs. Right. So, one thing we have to learn is that, everybody is different, and everybody try to put people in the box. It's just like when you told me, you be telling me, man, Skip, I'm just laid back, Skip. I don't want to do it. So, I can dig it though. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
that's how I am. See, it's certain stuff I do. You know what I'm saying? It's like I love going to Kima, Top Water. I got to go talk to the owner because we got to shoot a video at his spot. I'm going to make him spot. That's my buddy though. But I was messing with him last time. I was telling him, I was like, man, I done blew you up, bro. I say when I used to come here, It wasn't that many people here, bro. I would say now you done added a side on. So, hey man, it's just I only jive with certain people, bro. I like to be cautious, man. I'm scary, man. I don't like to be around pistols. What guys gotta have pistols and stuff like that. And I'm not a beef rapper. So, I'm not gonna do nothing to go promote no music, bro, other than make good music and good videos and, do my thing, Um, everything's going swell, man. But like I say, it's good guy season even. With those RICO charges getting on everybody, those were decisions that I made a long time ago not to kill nobody. That's biblical, it's spiritual. Thou shalt not kill. So, everything is evolving. I think America is on a good road to back to where it used to be. You know what I'm saying? So I want to lead that. But one thing I still got on my agenda is to be responsible for the 1 Million America March. And I talk about it in my book, I Dream You're a Legend, how I want to be responsible. I think that's going to be the pinnacle of my legacy, to be responsible for the 1 Million America March, where everybody comes there. I want everybody to come to Washington, D.C. for a whole week. And, career, whatever you are. If you're a doctor, come there as a doctor. If you're a lawyer, come there as a lawyer. If you're a scientist, come there as a scientist. Have a military day like they do Kim Jong do. We're gonna have our tanks too, fool.
Hey,
soul food, Mexican food. We just gonna, do American thing. We gotta be Americans, man. And I know sometimes people think that's crazy, but man, we got a beautiful culture here. But when you have people that want to keep promoting division, killing, supremacy, somebody got to rattle that, man. I'm the guy for it, bro. So that's my mission, man, to rattle everything and bring all the good people, because I got a lot of good people that help me out through these ordeals. Hey, Kim. Kim did that for me, man. Jordan Grove Church over there, Dick and Dan, all them real people, bro.
Right.
Snavely, man, everybody, man. I'm telling you, when I tell you, man, I started this dream, Mr. Allen. I started this dream years ago, bro. And when I tell you, man, it's been some people in my life that's been right there, bro. I'm telling you, when I some of them ran off, but some of them, man, when they seen me going through what I was going through, they was like, Skip, you all right?
Right.
Kim, you all right, Skip? Skip, you gonna make it, Skip. And I told her, I said, I'll never forget it, Kim. You might think I will, but I don't forget people that do stuff for me, bro. I don't care who it is. It's just like when I was on MySpace, Al Bell discovered the 5 heartbeats, it was a pleasure, man. It was like history. That's history, bro. I get excited, man, when them stars, like when I was in Baltimore and Peter, man, that stuff excites me, man.
Right.
Them superstars, man. Man, what's up?
Hey,
Bro,
man.
Yeah, I'm from that era, man. When you used to have to get the album and you get on there, you got to get the address and you send fan mail, man. I used to send fan mail.
Oh man. Hey, but you know what? That's what for me. That's about being humble.
Right.
That's about coming up in that time, in that era when you had that and you respected the journey,
Right.
And what other people, the road that others have paved for you to be
Right.
here. And sometimes, now in this old boy, I think sometimes people have lost the respect for the ones that paved this road.
Right.
For wherever we are, for where you are, for the things that I'm sitting here doing.
Right.
Somebody paved the way for this.
Right.
And somehow, some way in our minds, we got it twisted like it's ours.
Right.
It ain't.
Right. And see, that's what everybody is doing. They trying to make it seem like, we don't have to salute the people in the back. When I started looking at how people talked about Nelson Mandela was a coon and calling some of the greatest men of all time coons. Man, I was like, man, that ain't crazy.
Right.
I'm like, Nelson Mandela did, like Nelson Mandela knew he was getting out of jail or something.
Right.
That man did almost 30 years, but didn't even know he was, he didn't know he was gonna get out.
Right.
But when he got out, he probably said, man, they ain't did nothing for me, and I might as well do what I'm gonna do and have me some fun the rest of my life. I can't go back another 30.
Right.
So I say that to say, man, a lot of people, have been conditioned basically to cut off history.
Yes.
Just like with Bill Cosby, me seeing so many other black guys get tore down over the years, I write about it in I Dream Your Legend. You know what I'm saying? I've always questioned why was it that people like him, and even with Michael Jackson, man, I could feel his pain, when you trust the system so many years, and then at the end of your career, you see these people trying to tear you down, man. That's pain, bro.
Right.
That is pain, bro. And when I seen Bill Cosby as a little kid, you watching him make Bill Cosby, role models, man, because Muhammad Ali, we couldn't speak good English. We was debating on whether we wanted to make Ebonics the language of black people. You know what I'm saying? But now that Muhammad Ali could articulate that and show people that, we don't have to have Ebonics. I can talk like this too.
Right.
So, those were real role models, man. You know what I'm saying? Martin Luther King, one of the greatest orators of all time. Those people paved the way. It's just like, I was telling the youngster the other day, I said, it's just like that tire on your car, bro. I say, back in the day, tires used to bust and your car used to flip off the road and all that. I said, but now the technology made it where those tires just,
right.
And safety protocols. So same thing with the music. But I think one thing that's wrong is everything is going digital. You got to have balance. I think we need to go back to CDs and, stuff like that, because you're leaving out a whole older generation of people that got DVDs and CDs. And, I was talking to my boy Joe French where he installed music. Say this man went and bought a brand new truck, man. $50,000, didn't have a CD player. He said, I got all these CDs, man. He's like, man, I don't care what you do. I might take this truck back, man.
Oh, my CD player.
I
got some CDs in the car.
Yeah, he said, I got all these blues and Zydeco CD, and they don't even have a CD player. See, what people don't think about the old people no more. They making everything new generation. Can you imagine, man, my mama sitting there trying to Google iTunes and all that, man? She better, at the Simpsons, on the Simpsons, they be showing where the old folks be. Driving, gotta get in the house. So, man, that's real life too. So, we have to be cognizant, man, of the fact that old people matter, bro, and that there's more to life than just making things convenient for a new generation. We started pushing everything up and leaving all the older people behind. So I'm going to be advocating bringing CDs back as well. You know what I'm saying? Organic stuff, bro. Doing shows. I'm glad they're doing a RICO charge so I can make it where we can go do shows, man, without getting shot at. It's a lot of work that needs to be done. You know what I'm saying? But somebody has to say it. Somebody has to lead it and initiate it. And I just want to be one voice for it. And I appreciate you for letting me tell my story.
Hey, man, I appreciate you coming. And everything that you've touched on is so true. The industry, and you're in the industry, and the fronts and the backs of it and how it works. Man, and I can just, it's sad, when I sit on this side and just hearing some of the stuff you talk about that goes on there. It makes you really want to shake your head. Especially when I know a guy like you that's really putting in the work, that has done it. It ain't like you popped up yesterday and like, hey, guess what? I'm going to be a singer now. You have put in the work. You have put in the work. You know, and it's not one of them things where, you know, like, oh, boom, let's just hit the studio. Hold on, what you call them things where it ain't even you singing no more? I don't even know what you know, it ain't even.
I don't even say the lady got mad the other day, right? She was like, because the other hand, we used to go to the studio with analog in them. So I don't really trip on the what you call that, the I forgot. I keep forgetting the name of that thing. What T-Pain used.
Yeah, that thing there.
I don't use all that, man. I just sing, man.
You know what I used to think, Skip? I say, you know, you hear it back in the day, you know, if you couldn't sing back in the day, you know, your album sound good.
I'm still singing.
Look, you sound good in the studio, but then somebody heard you like, wait a minute, is that you? Wait a minute.
Say I'm singing, man. I love it. I love music.
You better not go. You better not do no concert, Lord. They gonna.
Hey, I'm gonna do it.
Oh man.
I love entertaining, man. I love doing shows. Look, we used to have a smoke machine in the show, man. You know what I'm saying? We coming out with a smoke machine. My partner, Dave, you stole our smoke machine. He stole the smoke machine. They smoked the smoke machine.
Oh man!
Hey, we gonna do this show. What a smoke machine, that man! Oh, man! Where the damn smoke machine?
He done stole the smoke machine.
He done smoked the smoke machine, man. So yeah, man. So we used to have fun, man. But you know, I love performing, man. I love being creative with the stage shows. I can't wait to get back. My dream is to come to the Arena Theater and be on that stage that go in the circle, man. Just be on there doing my thing. You feel me?
You
but it's gonna be a tough road ahead. We got to do some videos and stuff like that and get more visual. My phone got 10% on it, man.
Hey, well, look, I'm gonna look here. This is what I want you to do. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna let your phone go on. Man, I want you to be able to get these folks some information about your album, your book, where they can get it at, your website. You know, anything that you want to give out, anything you want to do. Man, you just take these last minutes. You look. You not already sold me. I'm buying everything you got.
Say, man, I really.
Yeah, and when that movie come out, now can I get a role? Cause
I got you, man.
I think I can do something. I don't know.
Say, man, I got you, man. So, say, you know, I just want to man, they stole my book, but I'm getting ready to republish it. Your Only Short Screen. It's a great book. They just stole like 120,000 from. I've been hurting too, thinking about it every day, bro. I'm sure I could have got a couple of zero turns with that, man. But you know, the beautiful thing about it is I do everything long term. So when I get it back, you know, it's gonna be a beautiful thing. But my album is on iTunes. Songcast got it on iTunes. You know, good company, man. They cool people. But I got to do a lot of stuff with the licensing that I didn't know about. Icy Hot was. I've been just doing a lot of paperwork type stuff today, you know, putting fingerprints on stuff and reading contracts. And, you know, I'm doing my business side, but I'm just trying to get to that point, man, where everything's visual. You know, got to take the album cover picture, you know, just kind of got to go buy some clothes and try them on, look at them and all that other stuff. But, man, I just appreciate the opportunity, man. I'm going to be doing a lot more interviews. Hopefully I'll come back, you know, and give you some updates, you know, once everything gets going. We're trying to wrap this album up. I got a couple of people I'm going to be working with. I got to send a song to the zoo over there in Atlanta, going by my boy Worm's place, man. And, you know, we're going and checking out. It's a lot of them, bro. A lot of my good friend, Zuri. I was talking to Zuri today, man. He was telling me how I ran out when he showed me how to make beats. He gave me and I got so excited. He was supposed to be my tutor, but I took off. I was like, ooh, I like this.
Oh.
So we done hooked back up. But man, you know, just I'm here for the long haul, bro. So Chocolate City is available. Hustle 5, Hustle 6, Smoking 5 coming, you know, coming soon. Got Boss in the Club, the single we're gonna release in Chellalong, and Daddy's Baby, Daddy's Girl. You know, those first 3 singles coming out those albums. But everything I do to tell a story. So my album's more story type. You know, the videos are gonna be similar to movies. Gonna be shooting a video to H-Town in 2 weeks at McGregor Park. So if y'all around, come on through. But just gonna be more visual, man. We're just gonna take it one day at a time, be more visual, make Atlantic do something.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Look,
yeah,
man,
but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a long journey. But you know, I'm here for the long haul, man. It's nothing short term. Just go enjoy doing what I do, you know. And like I said, my whole thing is you gotta have a job, get the job, right? Enjoy your job. Don't do nothing that you don't enjoy, man, because you're gonna be frustrated, man. You're gonna be real frustrated. So do whatever you love to do. Make sure your job is a job that you care about, and just keep your dream, man. Just keep dreaming, man, and financing it, and it's gonna come true. Trust me.
That's it. That's it. Skip, man, I greatly appreciate it. Look here. That's the boss, Skip Flanagan, y'all. The boss, Skip Flanagan. Y'all go follow him. He iTunes, that other tune thing. And he said he gonna get some CDs because
I'll get some.
Country Boy needs CDs because
all tangible products, tangible and digital. We gonna call it market, man. A CD. Then I'm gonna have a little disc drive too with the CD.
Hey, that right there, see, yeah.
Okay.
See, there it is. So yeah, y'all heard him. Y'all heard it right here. That's the man right there, Skip Flanagan, the boss.
Yes, sir.
The boss.
Boss Flanagan.
Look here, his album's out on iTunes. Y'all go check him out. Y'all can check him out on Facebook. He's always putting some of that music out there on Facebook. Y'all just click and listen, click and listen. But you know, like I say, man, y'all follow, y'all support. He's trying. One of the good guys. What we miss is supporting people who are trying to do it the right way. Right. You know, sometimes y'all. We don't understand what a little bit of support means and how that can, when we feeling like ain't nobody supporting us, just a like, just to share. It don't cost y'all nothing on Facebook to like and share somebody's stuff. It really don't. I hope y'all understand that.
It don't matter. They gonna keep getting it from me. They gonna keep getting it from me. You don't have to like.
Hey, and you keep putting the Skip, and you keep on putting it. Look, you just like me. I'm gonna keep on coming. I don't care if ain't nobody watching. I'm gonna be here every week. They're gonna be like, good Lord.
I'm gonna keep coming, man. I'm like that little chihuahua. Just keep pushing him out. Hey, man. No way, man.
I might not get a big bite, but I'm gonna get a whole bunch of little chunks. I'm gonna nibble at them ankles until that. You just be like,
I promise, man.
Hey, that's it, man. That's it. Look, man, Skip, I appreciate it so much, man. Again, I thank you. It has been an honor and a privilege to have you come here to the table, man. I thank you. Continue doing what you're doing. I know that you will. I ain't got to tell you that, but just know this old boy right here supports you 100% in what you're doing, completely. Whatever I can do on this end, you know, it's here. Just call me up, hit me up, and be like, hey, look here. And I'll be like, okay, I'm right.
We running. Hey, seeing is believing, bro.
That's it, baby. That's it. So look here, to each and every one of y'all, man, I greatly appreciate y'all tuning in. It has been an honor. It has been a privilege. I have, let's see here. I got one more guest coming up before the end of this month. I have another artist coming up from down there. He's down South Louisiana, down your way. His name's Kenny Wayne. He will be here on the 28th. You know, I say this once, I say it twice. This right here, this table, has been blessed by the Heavenly Father. He has breathed upon this. That's why these guests come. That's why they come here and they share their stories their way. Ain't no holds barred here. Anything that they want to share, they can. Because it's all about encouragement. It's all about uplifting. It's all about supporting one another. Like Skip said, if he got to do it by himself, well, guess what, Skip? You got another soldier in this battle with your brother. Know that.
I so appreciate it. So
look here. As the old country boy say, each and every time before I get ready to get out of here, I love each and every one of you. And there ain't nothing you can do about it. Skip, man, from the bottom of my heart, I thank you. Each and every one of y'all, look, y'all have a good one. Skip, we finna get on up out of here now.
Yeah,
y'all have a good one now. Appreciate you, Skip. Yeah.
Already grassroots.